today I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be doing with these. Of course, I'm not going to just be telling you just yet. So these are what we call scallions back home where I'm from, and of course I'm in the UK, so they call them onion tops, which they are, because in the cool weather months they grow just tops like this, you know, is and like when it gets warm they grow the bulbs down at the bottom, which is onions. So I'm going to be showing you how to get a second use from just one of these. I'm gonna do more than one, but I'm just gonna show you what I do. Of course I did learn this from my mom. Thank you, mommy. So she taught me how to do this because I was like one day just pondering to myself before I started to try and grow anything, saying to myself, you know, I wonder if I could grow this and that. And you know, I was speaking to my mom about these, and she actually told me what to do, so which you will see. So yeah, let's get started. First, of course, took the elastic off. So I did get these at my local supermarket. Yeah, so I am going to just take one just for now on my little board. I'm not going to be like doing all of them because I'm just gonna leave them like this, and whenever I need to use one of them, I'll just do them just the same as what I will be doing with two of them that I'm going to be showing you. So just let's put these aside, and I've got my trusty knife. So I did rinse my knife off. So these are just watermarks on this, so it's not dirty, guys. It's not dirty, and even if it was, this is just for demonstration purposes, which I'll be washing these on before using them. So right, so one of them first. So I'm just using my one hand, but so first I've got a jar right here that I'm gonna be using. So this was actually a peanut butter jar, so I saved some of my jars, of course, for DIYs, because I do DIYs, and sometimes you need a little jar and you don't have any, you know, you don't have any jar to put stuff in, to store stuff in. But anyways, this is gonna be my little watering plant pot for now. So yeah, right, so let's begin. So first I am going to just, rather than using the whole thing, say I'm gonna be cooking some rice and peas or something like that, or your meat or whatever you put your scallions in, or onion on top, rather than perhaps cutting off that bit and throwing it away, I'm just going to cut it like just right there. Right, so I've got my one hand using, so I'm gonna have to you just have to bear with me, guys. And the knife isn't as sharp, but anyway, see, we got to it in the end. So this is the bit I'm going to be using in my meat, or if I decide to cook some rice and peas, this is what I'm going to be using. Of course I'll be washing that before and, like, you know, it's kind of smash it, like, you know, probably you can use the back of your knife or something hard and just smash it so that the juice, you know, just flat it out and make the juice come out and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this aside. So this is what I'm left with, okay? So what I'm going to do now is just pour some water, listen, I'm a Jamaican and I say things I will say words that a lot of people won't even understand what it means, or you know, but anyway, I wouldn't have used. So I'm just gonna pour some water in my jar. Right, guys, so I'm just gonna pop that in the water like that, like so. So I did do another one. So this one have, as you can see, the root at the end is not as long as that one that I've just popped into the water, but that don't mean anything, because it will spring back some roots in the water, and then you will have 2 more scallions. You know, you will have the scallions again to use. So if you have your scallion or onion tops at home and you don't know what to do with the bottom, just cut it a little bit, cut it a little bit higher than you normally cut it, like, you know, 2 inches or something. Same thing with some leek, which I've put in a pot outside. So I basically did the same thing, just chop the top of the leek off, put the bottom in some water, and it sprung up back. You know, like I said, you won't get it as fat as the first time it grew, but you still will get some scallion out of it, or leek if you decided to do so. Of course, it might grow as fat as this if you decide to fertilize them, but after this, well, I'm going to be showing you the next step of what I do after it springs back some, you know, the top springs up back, and after the top spring up back, then I will just keep you up to date. So what you've got to do with this though, guys, you have to change the water. If you don't change the water, it will just get mucky, and like the bottom of this scallions will start to look brown and look like it's starting to rot or something like that. So you have to just keep the water clean. That's all you've got to do. But anyway, guys, I will see you in my next video, and like I said, I will keep you up to date. Thanks so much for all your support. Thank you for my new subscribers and my old one. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye.